Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Hi, guys. How are you? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to burn season. Anyway, guys, lovely to see you all. It is patch notes today. We're going to be obviously talking about patch notes. We're going to be talking about the new IDs. And a little bit extra. I don't want to waste their time any longer, but I decided to inquire someone to come say hi to you guys. You know, since they were up. And maybe have a quick little chat about the new IDs. I don't want to waste their time, so I'm gonna hit them up. Give me a second. Hey, Frey.
How's it going?
Hi, buddy. I'm doing good. How you doing? Oh, God! Oh, did you just have that ready? You fucked. You just had that fucking ready. Fucking blast it.
When am I gonna have a chance at this ever again? Hi, chat.
That is true. Yes, guys. Hello. I got Frey here. Frey just finished live streaming, getting ready. You doing your little notes and stuff about the new ID and E.G.O.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd invite them to come say hi while they were up still before. I'm sure it's very late for you, so I thank you for being.
Thankfully, the way I do it, it's very early for me because I normally get most of my sleep like the night before I get up. I go to bed at like 8 p.m. my time.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Got that auntie level
works.
sleeping. Yeah.
It's gotta be. No, you're absolutely right. Have you had a chance to look at the ID?
Yes, I've looked at it personally myself already, and I think everyone just started spamming sunglasses. Everyone is.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, you know. So wait, do you have your burn season since you know the first banner award or?
Absolutely not, dude. I think calling this season burn season is just like putting a bar in the spokes of your bike. No one made you do this, and you're making yourself more miserable. And if you think this ID is gonna be a burn ID, I'm sorry. I don't think it's gonna pan out. It's a middle ID, man.
No, trust me. It's gonna be burn. It's gonna be burn. Kira's burned. He's burned. Don't you remember the part in Kano 5 where fucking Ricardo grabbed Ishmael by the throat and said, "Now it's burn season time," and threw her to the ground.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You might have missed that one in the Kano 5 overview video. Oh,
no, you're right. I forgot about the friction marks, and that was the exact struggle that she was left with, even after Ahab left her life. We know the very interesting dynamic she has with Ricardo now.
Yeah. No, true, but no, like, first of all, how you doing, man? Just how you doing?
I'm doing okay. Kit review days are usually like whenever, if anyone works food service, it's like my version of doing a double. So like, I'm just giving myself basically a day off later in the week by doing like 12 to 14 hours. So I'm keeping on it. I might take a small nap because sometimes I do that after the streams before getting to it.
Little sleep.
But like, I honestly, despite the fact that it's fucking Ricardo, both this ID and E.G.O look pretty simple, and I think that's just a product of
what was your first reaction on seeing a one page?
My first reaction was, what the fuck do you mean he's a middle?
Oh, right, but wasn't Kira too? No, was Kira too?
I
don't remember.
I think Kira was a one page, but I also
think she
remember
was one, actually, yeah.
her because she was so simple.
I think she was a one page, yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. It felt like that would make for like 8 minutes to 10 minutes of conversation, which is like, that's fine, but
it's like, what do you expect from the new middle ID? It's middle, it's NBRes. Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, basically. Oh, cool, yeah. I mean, hey, if you like playing the hits again, and middle sure does, then that's fine. But it's like, I don't feel like I got much to add. But at least Ricardo Cliff, it's like there is only one phase, and it is counter with exceptions.
It's only counter and making all of the middle identities fucking yoked.
Mm-hmm.
If there's
actually,
yeah, go ahead.
I just realized the aura farming really has a purpose.
This aura farming
that support you
had a purpose.
Ah, fuck me. Okay.
What do you think about the E.G.O?
E.G.O's fine.
E.G.O is definitely slept on, I think, like compared to Ricardo. I mean, obviously it's Ricardo.
I was not about it when I was reading the passives because I usually go passives first. But when I saw like the actual move itself, I'm thinking, okay, you know what? This is an E.G.O that you can use if you want something other than Clash Power in Roja's Zayn slot.
Yeah.
It's basically good for any bleed faction she's in. Good for
Nurse Father Rodion upscale.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I think that there's a place for it for sure.
Someone said it was fucking Lust Fluid Sac.
No.
You don't think it's gonna be Lust Fluid Sac? It has SP healing, it has HP healing, it's resin based.
Okay, so you could say the same thing, I'm pretty sure, about a bunch of support passives
that is true.
On IDs.
You're not wrong, yeah.
I think we have to remember, this is a Zayn E.G.O.
Yeah, this is, I mean,
And the one thing that makes Fluid Sac different, the reason that it carries even now, I feel, it doesn't have a sinner limit. Like
that is, yeah, it's all teams. That definitely is a big thing.
Yeah.
Or
I think it'll be good though.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good. I think there'll be use cases and like, I think it'll actually be a Prince Merceau upscale.
Yeah, another Blood Feed upscale. And they thought the Blood Feeds were gone with the ring, but they're still here and kicking.
But what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on both of these?
I mean, why does he have a fucking retreat gimmick? That's what I want to know. Is this another high show upscale? Like, is this what I have a fucking retreat gimmick for? I'm not opposed to it, but I'm curious as to, like, does this... Okay, you know what this means? Hold on. It means that Martius Otis is going to kill Kira for some sort of conditional buff, and then it's going to sub in Ricardo.
You might actually be right about that.
Unironically might be that. Like, why else would you do this?
They were talking about that in my chat, and I can unfortunately see it. The other side of things is that maybe Hong Lu just decides in the bad end, after Gmail is dead, to hire Ricardo for the wing war that he's starting.
It's just Ricardo everywhere. It's just Ricardo fucking appears everything. Oh, no, it's good. No, it looks good. I mean, one page. I mean, look, it really does read like a team leader ID.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that there are now 2 teams in the game that don't get staggered conditionals, and they're both bleed teams. Because we have like Kurikomo with the Dark Cloud Blade, right? Where if you do a Lust Resin, they don't get staggered when they get hit and have unbreakable coins. And then you have the middle where if you counter with an enemy res, you don't get staggered and you hit them back. So it's like, oh wow.
Yeah, I'm very surprised at how much of this ID is revolved around, hey, you should have your entire team counter now. There's no downsides. Nobody dies. We're only going to get
heal, defense, like get damage resist, fucking everything.
Actually, you know, if I can add on a worldly topic that I think is fine. I have learned enough about like how shitty crypto is and crypto scams that it feels like this ID is the entire premise of just inflating the cost of a fucking counter and just promising it so that it looks so much better than it is.
Are you saying middle counters are a fucking pump and dump?
I'm saying that the middle is very good at pumping its image and then dumping it into the House of Spiders.
Is this another note to the middle is not a perfect syndicate note result that, you know, we have going on? You know, that actually fucking reminds me, related to that, I was watching Taria's fucking video about the Martius Otis thing, and
oh yeah,
me and you were the only 2 people that were like, oh wow, dude, Martius, dude, Man, look at this guy.
But like, what are you gonna expect? He's a terrible man. He's a shit papa.
He is a really bad dad. But damn, he looked cool farming on grade schoolers. It's just like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, he looks cool, dude.
I gotta respect Taria's title game too. Like,
you're the grade 1 fixers.
Nah, hey, I may not agree that we need to be so spoiler averse in the community, but if you're gonna be spoiler averse, that's probably the best way you're gonna do it.
Thank you. It's because Ricardo always
yeah, 100%.
A few little brothers die.
I do need to go, but I do want to add one thing before I go. But
yes. I don't want to hold you on
for long. No, of course, and I know you want to get back to it as well, but both to assuage my chat and give insight to yours. Apparently, when I was talking about, we found that the new Ricardo has a really good synergy with Heathcliff's binds.
Yes, oh my god, the fucking Envy Res gives you offense up.
Yeah, like 5 offense and defense level up for everyone on enough A resin. Yeah. The only issue I saw was that you couldn't get Gloom, and then apparently, and you know the deal. This happens when you're streaming a lot of the time, where like everyone in chat just kept spamming, oh wait, but scissors, Otis scissors. I'll go for scissors, Otis, with the E.G.O like Envy replacement. Yeah. I did not see that. I want everyone who saw that to know, and just for everyone to know, that is a good way to supplement that without needing it.
Yeah, this is
a good idea.
This is another middle upskill with middle Otis that's gonna come out, and you're gonna have infinite E.G.O resource gen. Also, this is an asymmetrical inertia upscale, because he has Tremor Burst now, which means he gets fragile.
This is quite true.
Which is fucking hilarious, by the way, that he has a fucking random Tremor Burst. But
I feel like yeah. No, I think you're right. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Well, Frey, look, thank you for joining.
Of course. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, of course.
You have a wonderful stream.
You have a good one too, man.
Alright, catch you later.
Alright, take it later. Bye-bye. Alright, chat, that was Frey. I just wanted you guys to say hi to them. I missed a few donations, chat, guys. Let me just quickly go back and read what you guys said. I'm so sorry about that, because obviously I was talking. First of all, thank you for the support. Luscious, that was definitely Luscious. We have I need to test if he gets buffed by his own support passive when substituting in. That's actually a great idea. We're definitely going to test that on the, going to test that ourselves. I think because Ricardo always shows up after a few little brothers die, so maybe the passive is just for lore purposes and future-proofing. I think that is a great point. That is a good thing to do. It could be just like a funny meme. But, guys, yes, we are going to be talking about... we are going to be going over the patch notes, guys, and we'll also be going over the IDs and E.G.O. So, I'm not going to waste any of your times, now that we had Frey in here as well, just for a little bit of a laugh. Let's get talking about the ID, shall we? Or the Nocturnal Sweeping Bokgak. So, welcome to the Nocturnal Sweeping Bokgak. This is obviously much like everything else, but there's actually a very minor thing that's been changed in this that we're going to talk over. So obviously this is the event. It's the same thing as normal events. It's going to happen this patch. We're going to get it on the, as you can see here, the 30th, and it'll last, as per usual, all the way into the 28th. You have to clear Kanto 8 for this because it's Nocturnal Sweeping. What is getting added? Obviously, we are going to be getting voice editing, and we're going to be getting hard mode. Now, have a look at this. Oh, what's this red right here, guys? The Reflectorial Nocturnal Sweeping content is set for release in the next scheduled update following this update. Please refer to our further notice for more information. Guys, we are getting the Nocturnal Sweeping permanent content. Alright, this is permanent content. If you guys don't remember, Reflectorial Bokgaks are permanent. We are getting a new super boss permanently a week after the update comes out. So that's big. As per usual, everything is going to be the exact same. The story is the exact same. We are getting hard mode, which means it's going to be harder. We get lunacy, we're getting voice acting, all that stuff. You get first clears. We get a new mirror dungeon, which looks very pretty, by the way. Look at this. This looks like that's such a nice, pretty pack here. During the event period, we'll have a new fixed appearance on floors 4 and 5, which will have new stuff. This is very pretty. First time rewards, obviously, for all of that. There's over 9,000 sweepers. Yeah, it's a bazillion sweepers. Event currency is always the same. But have a look over here. Normally, you just go past the event bonuses like nothing happened. But haven't noticed that this says 60% gain? This is the first time we've ever had 60% bonus, chat. There's now 3 types of bonuses. There's 60, 40, and 20. Normally, it would just be 40. But now we have 60% bonus. So, Heathcliff, Ryoshu, and the Rodion E.G.O is 60%, which means it's way easier now for you to farm and do runs, because you only need 2 IDs now to get the max bonus, which is 120. So that's really interesting. That's really good. And also, guys, look at all the bonuses on the 20%. So 60% we have Heathcliff, we have Ryoshu, we have Rodion, E.G.O. 40 we have Otis, which is the event identity, by the way. So this is the event identity you get for free. And then the 20% bonuses are Sinclair, little brother Sinclair, little sister Dawn, House of Spiders Ishmael, Haisho Pak Faust, Lord of Hong Wan Hong Lu, and little brother Mersault. They just be putting anybody in the fucking... They just be putting everybody as a fucking bonus, bro. What do you mean the Lord of Hong Wan is in this? Which is very funny. And then we have the event reward, guys, and I wanted to show you. Look at this. Look at this. 2 new Nocturnal sweeping event reward announcers will be added to the list of exchangeable items. Yes, there's 2 fucking announcers. You get the untranslated and the translated one of the sweepers. You get to hear the... That's it. There's 2 separate ones, but... So you buy them both for the same price and you get 2 separate versions. Which is really fucking funny, bro. That's really funny. Yes, you get two different versions. There's a translated one and an untranslated one. So pick your poison, guys. I'm going with untranslated, bro. I just want to hear them talking numbers and shit. It's like white noise. Yeah, I'm just going to keep the untranslated one and hear the night noise. We are all using untranslated. And that's it for this. So which ID is going to be bought? So Mao Otis is the free one. So Mao Otis is the free identity. And then there's 2 announcers. When are we getting Bokgak with a Bokgak? At some point. So that's this. So TLDR on the Nocturnal sweeping patch. And then we'll go on to the actual discussion. Which, oh, hold on. Spoilers. I don't want to show you guys that. Go all the way up here. So TLDR, there's going to be a new super boss 1 week after the event comes out. The new Mirror Dungeon theme pack is going to be floors 4 to 5. The new event bonuses now has more IDs on the event bonus and a new 60%. There's 2 announcers that you get for the price of 1. And there you go. That's the Nocturnal sweeping patch. Now let's talk about the normal patch, which, guys, has some fucking big juice in it. If you get shards, no, you can't buy them if you already have them. So now we talk on to the main patch, and let me tell you, the main patch, oh my god, it's got some juice in here. So this is obviously the April 30th patch. This will be coming in the next 3 days. We have new content. Obviously, we have the Nocturnal sweeping Bokgak with the new IDs, target extraction from Assault, new IDs added, new content added, new packages. But the big thing... First, we have a substitution SP bonus error. We have identified an issue where minus coin identity is substituted in chain battles. Their entry SP is modified with positive instead of negative SP. Please continue reading for more information. When a minus coin identity is substituted, their entry SP is adjusted with a positive modifier instead of negative. I do remember talking about this. The issue occurred when deploying the following major change on the April 17th patch, chain battle adjustment. So... W, affix. Allowed identity SP modifiers and chain battle will now accurately reflect the values. So guys, if you've been getting positive SP, which I've noticed during like Sun Shower. Like sometimes when I have Sun Shower Heathcliff in the back line, he'd come in with full SP. So that is getting fixed finally, which is nice. W. Oop. Yo, Lunasi. But let's talk about the big thing. 10 new Mirror Dungeon Extreme theme packs and 10 theme pack exclusive E.G.O gifts will be added. That's right, that's not a fucking typo. That's not 1. That's not 0. 10? 10 new packs? And E.G.Os? This update introduces 6 new theme packs and 4 new theme packs where you can now challenge the hidden bosses who used to invade the Mirror of Immortality Extreme Mode. Please note the abilities of the hidden boss exclusive E.G.O gifts from the Mirror Extreme will be adjusted. So 4 out of the 10 are the original Mirror Dungeon hidden bosses. You can now fight Lei Heng, Ricardo, the Giliasu, and Dad Kahode. 6 of them are brand new extreme packs. Guys, predictions. What the fuck do you think is going to be a new extreme pack, bro? I got no clue. Now you can get the glasses and the book. Yes. Now, they most likely will remove the coin power. They might make it Clash power or Final power, but who knows? K-Corp? Ooh. Sweepers. It might be sweepers, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Chat, it might actually be sweepers. And also, 6 pre-existing E.G.O gifts have been improved. Following changelog is based on the base enhancement tier versions of each E.G.O gift, save for 1 entry. We have E.G.O gift buffs, guys. Let's have a read at some of these E.G.O gift buffs because it says improvements. So let's open this up in a new tab and then we can zoom in and have a read, shall we? So, compression bandages enhanced to plus tier goes from 3 to 7 to 5 to 7. That's right, guys. Compression bandages is now SSS tier. You get 2 bonus damage on top of that. Bro. SS tier, bro. If you thought, man, I only needed 2 more damage to win this fight, this is a middle upscale. You know what? It is a middle upscale, bro. With Lunar Memory, true. With Lunar Memory, it's 10 damage. It's 3 times effect, so it's actually 15. They saw the stream E.G.O gift, true. Actually, they did, bro. Did it? Wait. How much did I change it to? No, I think I made it like way bigger. I'm pretty sure I did like 5 to 10 or something. Mask of the Parade. Added. Base skills of all Blood Fiends gain coin power. In encounters where backup enemies appeared, when new enemies enter, inflict 3 bleed and 2 count has now gone to 3 bleed and 3 count coin power on my Blood Fiends. Okay. Another Blood Fiend upscale.
Yo, Lunashi.
Making a bet that we get an E.G.O gift that buffs the Psy branch in the Bokgak.
Yo, thank you so much for the support, by the way. I appreciate it. Making a bet that we get an E.G.O gift that buffs the C branch? Hey, I hope so. I hope so. I would love so. Hey, get some more Hydro Glaze. Enrapturing Trance. When hit by an enemy with a skill, inflict 5 potency. Wait. When hitting an enemy with a skill, inflict 5 potency. Skills that inflict rupture potency on count inflict additional 3 potency and 1 count. Hold on. Another rupture upscale? Holy shit. Okay, another high show upscale. Queen of Hatred upscale. High show upscale. So this, if you don't know what Enrupturing Trance is, by the way, this is the tier 4. So this is the tier 4 fusion, by the way, if you don't know. The standard tier 4 fusion craft. So another high show upscale. Old Doppler robe. Before, yield my flesh skill final clash power -24. After, yield my flesh skill final power clash -36. The effect was implemented to counteract the update lucky pouch effect that increases firepower for minus coins and allow this gun to activate. They did it again! He's too strong, bro! This is the 3rd time that Mersault has had his thing adjusted again. He keeps winning the clash! He keeps fucking winning, bro. They buffed it twice. First, they buffed it to adjust it. He kept winning. They had to do it a 3rd fucking time. He can't keep getting away with this, bro. They're going to make sure that his yield my flesh fucking rolls a goddamn 0. Ancient Effigy. Chat, wait, no, chat. I'm actually starting to think the ProjectMoon employees actually watched my stream, bro. At 10 speed, the ally gains speed difference divided by 2 offense level up. Max 5? Ancient Effigy's goaded now! Oh my god, it's good. They watched the stream. Dude, there's no fucking way! There's no way! It's Tango! They made it fucking Tango! Again, it's another upscale! Oh, wait, Ancient Effigy just became, like, Pridwin just became triple S tier on the tier list, bro. 5 offense up? 5? It's speed difference with a target. That's pretty, divided by 2. So if you have 5 over. There's a spy among us. Oh my god. What would they do without me? God, I swear to god if there's something else in here too. It takes 2 to tango. And then we have NDA buff? NDA, before, turn start a random ally deals 10%. After, a random ally deals 10% and gains a shield equal to 49% of max HP. The affected identity will now be marked with a unique visual effect for each identification. Oh my god, what is this? Holy shit, a fucking 50% shield? The middle keep winning. Wait, they literally just fixed all of the tier 4s. NDA is actually genuinely useful now. Ancient Effigy is fucking, dare I say, mandatory now. Blade lineage got, wait, is this all of them or is there more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's all the egos. Holy shit. The employee watching this stream right now is sweating. I don't think I did change NDA in the live stream because we didn't have enough time to do it, but I literally was like, okay, we need to buff NDA. Dude, NDA, Bridal, NDA, Ancient Effigy. Oh, holy shit. The Raptor is also a Blood Feed because they could also do Bleed Raptor. True! Quick, suggest something now. Dude, every E.G.O gift I talked about literally got hit with a buff. Literally, it was compression bandages, it was Ancient Effigy and NDA. I think the only one, I don't remember what other gift I said needed a buff. I don't remember, I don't have the thing here. Holy crap. That's so good, dude. Wow, okay, so yeah, Ancient Effigy and NDA, I would say more so Ancient Effigy over than NDA, but Ancient Effigy has definitely become like a team-wide, like, buff. And then NDA has become like an actual useful bonus now, because remember, the point about NDA is you're not supposed to take damage. If you take HP damage, you lose it. Bongy Marinade is fucking real. Trying to cover up being a PM employee by framing everything on the other employees. I saw something below the screen. Ooh. Faith reduced to minus 40. Oh, true. We need the faith. That's right. Yeah, we need faith to reduce minus 40. All right. There is more. Boom. An option to enter an abnormality battle has been added to 2 pre-existing choice events. The flu shoots and have you become strong. 2 out of, I think, 4 abnormalities at the current moment that are missing a fight. Do an E.G.O gift change feedback stream before implementing it into the game. So we have a fight for the Frey shoots, and we have a fight for you wish to have you become strong. So can I read what it says here? It's a bit hard to say. It says tell something about something. And this one says, throw the screw into the factory. Tremor? I'm sorry. Does that say tremor? Win the battle and earn a charge, E.G.O gift, and tremor? That definitely says tremor, bro. I see the T, bro. Screw you. New tremor gift. That's the self-given trip for sure. And then this one, we can't see what this one says. New E.G.O gift. It could be a new one, or it could be a older gift that you get, but I'm not sure. Lore exclusive, maybe. Is it the 1-pack from the exclusive that gives the 1-1? Oh, you're right. Oh, you wish to become... Wait, you're right. It is totally that. Hold on. Wait. We have the... Wait, if you can get that outside of floor 2 now, that's actually amazing. This one, made to order. Oh my god, that's good. Wait, that's amazing. You can get made to order now outside of floor 1. That's so good. Wait, that's amazing. That's awesome. This is actually good. Okay. W tremor upscale. And then, so there are still a few abnormalities missing, chat. There is EP Sheepy. The EP Sheepy is missing one. Bygone Days is still missing one. King in Binds is still missing one. And 400 Roses is still missing one. But I think besides those 4... Oh, and Bygone Days. And Sleeping Bag. So, yeah. Those are the... I think that's 5. So you have EP Sheepy. You have Bygone Days. You have 400 Roses, King and Binds, and then you have Portrait. I meant fight in an event. Like, you can fight them in an event. These are the only ones that those 5 are missing from fightable. So they're the only ones fightable. Everyone uses them to level up anyway. True. Bygone Days has a fight? Yeah, but like from an event. You can't fight him in the event. Bygone? You can't fight Bygone Days in an event. No. You guys cannot... Guys, what do you mean, Bygone? Are you... Sleeping Bag of Bygone Days. You cannot fight Sleeping Bag in a... You cannot fight Sleeping Bag in an event. You can only fight them in a theme pack. You can only fight them as a boss. You can't fight them as like an Abno event. Yeah, I'm talking about Abno event, chat. Abno event, which is the choice pick here. It's Bygone, Blind Portrait, Nebulizer. Yeah, but you can't fight Nebulizer from an Abno point. No. Portrait you can't fight either. You can't fight Portrait as a Abnormality choice event. Because the Abnormality choice event for Portrait is you get the tier 2 Poise gift, you get the Sinking gift, the tier 1 Sinking gift, or you get the levels. May call you up for EA testing one of these days. Fucking maybe. Did I have to get rid of it? Well, no, some Abnos have 4 events, so it's fine. Finally adding the old hidden bosses? Yes, they've added the old hidden bosses. They are adding the old hidden bosses now as part of the 10 new events. Dude, Sermi, 10 new extreme theme packs. Hey, bro, better start grinding. So we have Durf Fry Shoots and Have You Become Stronger getting theirs, but we're still missing 5. Why have I never told us you worked the project? I don't. You have to believe me. So excited, I know, right? And guys, as if you just joined in, yes, the hidden bosses are returning as 4 new theme packs. I think they forgot about Portrait. Getting extra slots? I mean, maybe. Open hidden bosses. Yeah, so the 10 new theme packs, guys, there's 10 new theme packs. 6 of them are brand new, and 4 of them are the hidden bosses. Getting invaded. So Vigilius Sharon becomes a theme pack? Yes. So Lei Heng, Ricardo, Dad Quixote, and Virgilius are now theme packs in Extreme, and 6 new Extreme packs will also be added onto the list. It says the E.G.O gifts are being adjusted, yes. It says, please note the abilities of the hidden exclusive gifts will be adjusted. And then we're moving on to a bunch of bug fixes and improvements. We have fixed an issue wherein focus encounters minus identities would receive positive SP. Fix an issue where the ring Falvus Rodion uses the skill trimming with medium. Visual effects would appear on the skill slot with peak. Fix an issue where abnormal visuals will play using Charmed Consequence skill during the Abnormality Fey Lantern. English only. Fix a translation error in some skill passive and keywords. Edgar Gregor Uptype 2. Max 5 to max 3. Sync West Dawn dual passive. On hit using base attack skills, on hit using base skills. Boss keyword Tiantu Star. Shin Tiantu Star. / blast. Description: the parades prints for a boss unit in 6.528. If target has bleed, coin power 1. If target has 3 bleed counts, coin power 1. Is the best course? Yes. Fixed the issue where applying... Oh! Guys, the tremor! The tremor bug! It's been fixed! Fixed an issue when applying unique tremor to the boss unit in the reflectorial. The count would be treated as 0. Your bug reports worked, chat. Bug reporting works. I'm telling you, dude. Cause of issue. When calculating increases and decreases to your keyword potency and count, all keywords were checked as the basis. The boss's unit passive max potency cap for 30 and max cap for 10 was instead implemented into the code keyword potency minus 69. Keyword count minus 89. When unique tremor was applied, increases and decreases to the tremor and unique tremor were calculated under the existing mechanism. As the passive implementation was applied twice, unique tremor was applied as potency minus 138 and a 178 count? What is this fucking... What are they doing? Why are they using minus variables? What? I don't... What the fuck? Wouldn't that be elusive since Rufo is gone? No, Rufo is... Guys, Rufo is still here. Guys, Rufo lasts for... Rufo lasts for 20 days. That Rufo will still be around for 2 weeks after this event comes out. Average spaghetti code. Bro, implement it as the code. Okay, I just want you to know this. If they have to cap a keyword, they don't just go, oh, max potency 30. They have to go max potency minus 69? What? Instead, why the fuck do they have to go negative to go positive? Why the fuck do they have that written like that? Oh my god, it's funny as fuck. They can't just go, oh yeah, have it be max 30. No, they have to say reduce the tremor potency by 70. That's so W. JP fix typo in the Japanese text of Critique. Fix an issue where specific keyword was missing from phase 2 of the boss in chapter 9.5. The 20 thread theme pack. Change description of a specific keyword. Effect of an enemy in 530. Wait, test of the big brother. Whoa, wait, Ricardo? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Ricardo? Wait, what happened to Ricardo? Hold on. Before, reduced value by 1. While this active, take double damage from skills, double the amount of stagger threshold rate from tremor. The effect expires when this unit is staggered. If this unit is staggered when it expires, gain 5 damage up. Turn and lose stagger. When this effect is active, triple the damage from skills and the amount of stagger threshold rate from tremor burst. If this unit is not staggered when the effect expires, gain 5 damage up. To preserve our manager's combat experience, the text will be changed to match the current behavior. Wait. Wait, no. He was always, wait. He was always taking 3 times damage? No, they didn't change anything. They didn't change anything. He was always taking triple damage the whole time? No, he was always supposed to be double. He was never meant to take triple, but they didn't change it. They just fixed it. Holy fuck. He has always been taking 3 times damage. No one has actually beaten Ricardo at his... No one has ever beaten Ricardo at full power. He's always been nerfed. So they're buffing him? No, they're not going to touch him. They say to preserve the experience, we're just going to change the text. So they're not going to touch this. They're going to keep it as triple damage and stagger instead. Also, what do they mean by Mirror Dungeon? Because you can now get him as a hidden theme pack now. So he's a hidden theme pack. Added an effect to specific skill on the boss unit in 7.524. Oh? Wait, added an effect to the specific skill unit of the boss in parent 7.5-24. Relevant effect. Clash Loos do 80% final damage dealt by the skill. Cannot stagger the target. 7.524. Who's 7.524 again? That's not Cassetti, right? That's Ricardo again? Oh! They added a... Hold on. They added a new effect to Ricardo. It's Ricardo round 2. So they gave him a... Hold on. They gave him an unbreakable coin conditional. Now they nerfed Ricardo. Okay, now Ricardo got now he got nerfed. Now it's for real this time. They gave him a Clash Lose conditional, where if he loses one of his coins, he deals less damage on his Unbreakable and cannot stagger. The rerun got nerfed. That's funny. I was like, they're not nerfing him. No, they actually did that. They got my boy. Okay, this one's enough. Complete and total extermination, except when I lose the Clash. They're fixing him because of the Reflectrial. 100% they're fixing him because of the Reflectrial, guys. 1000%. I never knew he had Unbreakables. I guess not. Change the description of the boss unit skill in the main story to match his behavior. Wayward Passenger. Before, coin 1 on hit inflict 3-dimensional rift. On hit inflict 3-dimensional rift. On hit inflict 3-dimensional rift. Coin 2 on hit inflict 3-dimensional rift. To preserve, the text will be changed to match the current behavior. The change will apply to Mirror Dungeon and thing. Okay, so Wayward Passenger was inflicting more. So Wayward Passenger was buffed pretty much because he was inflicting Oh, no. Yeah, because it's affecting both coins. Okay, cool. Fix an issue where passives of enemies appearing in some encounters in the Mirror Dungeon were functionally different than intended. The issue occurred in a hidden boss battle that appeared in the Mirror of Immortality. Wait, is this Callisto? Wait, is this Callisto? The issue occurred in the extreme hidden boss battle that appeared in the Mirror of Immortality and will be fixed when the hidden boss theme pack is added to the Mirror of Names and extreme mode theme pack. Oh, wait, no. This is not Callisto. This is Season 6. Who is this, though? Passive enemy units appear in some encounter exclusive way, functioning differently than intended. Is that Dad? Dad Cohode? Maybe. Fix an issue where the passive effect of Giant Leap would intermittently fail to activate during the battle against the fairy Longlegs in the Mirror Dungeon. Maybe Lei Hang. Give one... Wait, at turn of start, give 1 HP healing boost attack power up to fairy Longlegs. Wait, the Giant Leap? The data for Fairy Longlegs and Giant Leaf from their first Mirror Dungeon appearance was copied to create later Mirror Dungeon versions of the Abno. Buffs supplied by the contaminated leaf on the Fairy Longlegs were based on the Abnormality ID. If the copied Fairy Longlegs was recognized instead of the original. Are you telling me? Hold on, chat. No. Are you telling me that there's not one version of Abnormalities that is just, they just update. They copy and paste the Abnormality and add on to the fucking game? Are you telling me there's 8 Fairy Longlegs? There's 8 fucking Mirror Dungeon versions of Fairy Longlegs. They just copy the whole code and repaste it instead of changing the original code. They just copy it and paste. They just fucking copy and paste it. I mean, we knew they copy and paste it, but they don't just like, they don't change the original. They just make a new one. So they're telling me there's 8 Fairy Longlegses. Or 4 at least, because it came in Kano 4. They're having Goku behind it. What does this mean? Okay, when a new mirror... What this means is when a new Mirror Dungeon gets added, they don't just replace the current Mirror Dungeon with the new code. They copy the code and copy and paste it. Which means that, for example, there is still a Fairy Longlegs from Season 6 in the code. Just like how there's a Fairy Longlegs in Season 7. That's funny as fuck, dude. That's genuinely funny as fuck. Change the existing Giant Leaf to affect all versions of Fairy Longlegs. Now, I'm not sure if it's just the Fairy Long versions, but it literally specifically says right here, copied to create later Mirror Dungeon versions of the Abnormality. Fix the issue where the skill churning used by an Abnormality Fairy Longlegs was displayed an icon that did not match its affinity. Lost Pride. Why is Fairy Longlegs getting hit all of a sudden? The skill was already being applied as a Pride skill, only the icon will be changed? Bro, I think you could do anything to this Abnormality and no one would genuinely notice. I genuinely think, chat, if they did not tell you any of the changes they did to Fairy Longlegs, I don't think a single motherfucker would ever have noticed it, me included, bro. I would not have noticed you changed his pride skill. I would not have noticed what his fucking pride skill. R2 Bokgak, you're right! Oh my god, they are doing R2 Bokgak. You're so correct, guys. You're so correct. This is because of R2. Fix an issue where some skills used by hidden bosses appearing in the extreme displayed as the main story of the descriptions. Fix an issue where, after the acquisition cinematic for event identities, the default background music would play instead of the event exclusive background music. Improve the login screen for restricted accounts so that the end of date of the restriction can be checked. Well, shit, chat. If you have an restricted account, W, I guess? Restricted account upscale? Fix an issue where in the dispenser purchases confirmation UI, the cost display background for purchases would be yellow. English, improve the phrasing of English text and skills of passives and keywords. Non-SP units, units without SP, or units with no sanity will now be to non-SP units. What's a restricted account? If you got hit with like a macro ban. An issue, known issue. An issue where during battle, enemy units may move outside the field when clashing with certain skills. Oh my goodness gracious! 600 Lunacy! Oh my goodness gracious. Maintenance and application update compensation. 600 Lunacy. You get banned on Limbus? Yes, you can be banned on Limbus if you break TOS. Which is pretty much, it's literally impossible to break it unless you're like macroing. We are eating fantastical. What is the maintenance and application update? What specific update is that? This, I guess, the SP error? It must be that. That's like 8 Ricardos. Thank you, Kimchi Hood. So, let's go over a quick TLDR over the patch. So, TLDR over the patch. First things first. SP, substituting minus coin SPs have been fixed. Second, 10 new theme packs are being added. 4 of the 10 are going to be the old hidden bosses. 6 pre-existing E.G.O gifts have been buffed. Those E.G.O gifts are Compression Bandages is tier 2, Mask of the Parade, Enrapturing Trance, which is the Rupture tier 4, Dopo Robes, Ancient Effigy, NDA Agreement, and 2 Abnormalities are getting fightable encounters in their choice event. Then there's also a bunch of bug fixes. Every update is that we get additional bug fixes now? No, not we haven't gotten extra lunacy in a while. In a bit, in a hot minute. And then a whole bunch of like RR2 Bokgak and sweeper encounter, like Ricardo. Oh, Ricardo got nerfed. Dot asterisk nerfed, and I guess Fairy Longlegs got buffed. And there you go. That's the pack. Speaking of Ricardo, should we talk about Ricardo, chat? Do you guys want to talk about Ricardo? I think you guys want to talk about Ricardo. I think I have a sneaking suspicion that you guys want to talk about this sexy lad right here. Oh ho ho ho. I can't believe they listened to the stream. I can't believe it too. I'll have to go back and see what I said about it. What is the unit to get bonuses for Nocturnal Sweeping? The units are the new like the Haisho Faust, Ryoshu Otis, the middle identities, and the new Rodion E.G.O. Why is he burn? Happy burn season, chat. That's why. I haven't met him before. He was a hidden boss. So, guys, first things first. He's a one-page identity, which I think shocked most people. He is a one-page. But he's also kind of a stretched one-page. Like, look, you can see it's a very stretched one-page. I think they could have made him a two-page, but, like, if they made him a two-page, it would have just been 2 pages worth of just his, like... If his buff icons were more, it would have been more. Anyway, he's a stretched one-page. So he's like a 1.5 page. This is like 1.5 length. And, yes, he is burn... bleed. He is a burn bleed identity. Dude, look how fucking huge his passive is, bro. I'm surprised I didn't give him 2-page. So, Ricardo is burn bleed, huh? This sounds like a burn season upscale. Thought he would be bleed tremor? Make you squint, true. Fake burn, fake bleed, real envy res. So, let's talk about what he does. We have kicking. which is his skill 1. First of all, he is mono blunt, and he has literally 3 coins on every skill except his fucking unbreakable. So let's talk about the skill 1. We have skill 1, chat. Kicking. It is a 3-coin blunt wrath skill. If target has burn plus bleed, you gain coin power. If you have target has vengeance mark, you gain final power. You also gain aggro to this skill slot. The first coin hit will lower your stagger threshold, and if the target has vengeance mark, you will heal SP. He inflicts bleed and burn on the second coin, and then he inflicts bleed and burn on the third coin. He is the 6th one, right? He's the 5th one, and Otis will be the 6th, yeah. Now, this S1 is very important because this S1 is reusable on the passive. We'll come back to this S1, but all you need to know is that he does follow-up attacks with the S1. So he will follow up. So every time he uses S1, he gains aggro and he lowers his own stagger threshold. So unironically, this is like a pretty decent S1 for the context of his kit. Next, you have a skill 2, which is a 3-coin envy blunt. Watch your back. If the target has burn and bleed, you gain coin power. Combat start, you apply offensive level up to the allies adjacent to your unit on the dashboard. You also gain highest resin offensive level up. This is pretty much standard for all the middle IDs, but this is bonus. So he buffs up the offensive level of his allies. If the target has vengeance mark, you gain final power. You also gain aggro to the skill slot next turn. His first hit coin inflicts bleed count and burn count. His second inflicts bleed. And the third inflicts paralyze and burn potency for free. Burn and paralyze. Dude, paralyze with no conditional. Now, Ishmael was the latest one who had paralyze, but she required her vengeance mark. Her fake tattoo. She required augmented tattoos. But Ricardo doesn't have a conditional for his paralyze. He just fucking inflicts that shit. This is a very good skill too. Free paralyze, no conditional. He buffs his allies with skill 2. It's very useful. Then we move on to the skill 3. My hair coupons. Yes, it's the full fucking name of the skill. Paralyze a negative coin downscale. True, that's why you just counter. We have a 1-coin unbreakable blunt, which is my hair coupons. Gain final power for every burn and bleed on the main target. You gain final power for every envy resin. Combat. This skill gains the highest resin offense level. If the main target has vengeance mark, you gain more final power. At X envy A resin, you gain attack weight. At X Book of Vengeance Heathcliff, you gain more attack weight. You deal more damage based on excess attack weight beyond the number of targets. And on kill, you will gain Vengeance Tattoo based on the number of enemies killed. I don't think this skill has base attack weight because of the way that the Big Brother passive works. I think you need to resin with it. But we'll see, right? It might have 2 attack weight innate, and then it turns to like 3, and then it turns to 4 or something. Where he crashes down, his body sec turns into a wrath skill. That actually makes a lot of sense, yes. His effects are Unbreakable Coin inflicts bleed potency, inflicts burn potency, and on hit he deals envy times X% of the skill's final damage as bonus blunt damage. So he does a pop pretty much. He's just every middle gimmick merged together. Yes, he's literally every middle gimmick merged together. He's also a team leader. Yes, also this is reusable by Rusty Coin, chat. So you can reuse this with Rusty Coin. However, complete and total extermination is the 3-2. It is also a 1 coin. External effects cannot trigger this skill to be reused. You deal more damage for every X% missing HP on yourself. You gain final power for burn and bleed on the main target. This skill gains the highest resin offense level. If the main target has Vengeance Mark, you gain final power. Again, if you have Book of Vengeance Heathcliff, you gain attack weight. Deal more damage based on excess attack weight. On kill, For every enemy killed using the skill, gain an E.G.O resource of a random least owned affinity. He can generate E.G.O resources on kill, which is fucking hilarious. And then attack end, you will consume your own vengeance tattoos on self, which is what you use to activate this. And then I forgot to go over this on the video because I'm silly. But because I didn't get to go over this on the video, I get to go over it on the live stream. We have the actual effects of the coin. What is the condition to use it? We'll get there. The effects of the coin are, if the target is staggered, deal more damage. You inflict bleed potency. You inflict burn potency. You inflict tremor. And you trigger tremor burst and reduce the count. On hit, you will deal envy times X% of this skill's final damage as bonus blunt damage. On kill conditional? I think the last one's like Fell Bullet, maybe. This is good for binds, I guess. This is amazing for binds. So, as a note, this does not make him a tremor identity. However, this does make him benefit from tremor E.G.O gifts. You'll see why, because it's not a transformation skill. This is a skill that's on the dashboard, chat, but we'll get to that. So, yeah, this has burn, this has bleed, this has le tremor, and tremor burst. He is bleed, burn, key base keyword, and tremor counts as E.G.O gifts. While he doesn't count for the tremor, can he get the effects of the TKT fusions? No. So the only thing that he gets are other like standard E.G.O gifts. So normal E.G.O gifts that affect tremor damage, like the Fairy Gentleman wine. That says anything that says inflict tremor, this would get affected by. But if it says if it says like be an identity that inflicts tremor, it doesn't count. Then we move on to Payback. Why tremor? Because it's funny. So we move on to his counter, which is Payback. It's a 2-coin blunt envy skill. At combat start, X sum of envy A resin, my hair coupons. I don't think it counts towards E.G.O gift. It actually does. And I'll explain why in a second. It doesn't count toward the tier 4, but it does count toward E.G.O gifts. So, at sum of envy A res, which is most likely 6, you will use my hair coupons. Combat start. Heal envy resin plus X SP to Y middle faction allies, including this unit that have the lowest SP. So not only can you have my hair coupons every turn, but you also heal SP to your allies, which is really useful for the middle team. He is the leader. Oh, don't worry, there's more. There's much more. Anyway, he also gets % missing HP as a shield. He also gets burn, and he gets bleed potency. Now let's move on to the passive, because his first passive is fucking huge, by the way. Look at this. The Book of Vengeance. When this unit or any other middle allies are hit by an enemy, inflict the Vendetta mark and said enemy and gain Y Book of Vengeance Heathcliff. Ally death gain X Book of Vengeance Heathcliff. So, Book of Vengeance Heathcliff is his unique buff, and he also inflicts the Vendetta. Everyone inflicts the Vendetta, but he gets his own version. Turn start. At X Vengeance Tattoo, apply the following effects. Replace a base skill with complete and total extermination. Prioritize the skill in the leftmost slot, bottom row on the dashboard. If the replace skill becomes inaccessible due to being replaced, activate it again. Change battle music until turn end, excluding certain encounters. So, what this means is that this skill gets put on the dashboard. And if a skill is on the dashboard, it is affected by E.G.O gifts. This is just like Furioso. This is just like Closing Time, chat. So it gets put on the dashboard. If it's a transformation skill, it doesn't typically get affected by it, but this is not. It gets put on the dashboard, and he brings a fucking boombox to the fight. So this is like a nurse father, guys. This is exactly how a nurse father works. So when you have complete total extermination, you can be affected by tremor gifts, but you are not a tremor ID. Stronger than Shin. And yes, he also changes the battle music, and you get the bam 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 do 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 do. Can you keep the music going? It says change battle music until turn end, so maybe it will continue going. Also, we have combat start in the turn this unit is substituted in or returned to the field. Use my hair coupons on a random target. Attack end of said skills apply offense level up and defense level up on all middle IDs. That's right, this is a high show upscale. It'll be definitely middle Toju, 100%. Poor random target is gonna, and that's why I don't think it's innate attack weight, because it says random target. Now, I talked with Frey about this when they came in here. I don't know what fucking scenario you have Ricardo in the back line. Unless you're using, like, maybe you're trying to do, like, maybe you're just doing a burn team. I think if you're doing a non-middle burn team, you could have him in the back line. Potentially. But if you're going to use middle Kira in your burn team, you would probably have Ricardo in there as well. So I'm not... But you know what? My hair Cooper. Yeah, Z-Tune upscale. Middle Otis is just gonna kill Kira. I think that's true. I think Middle Otis actually just fucking kills Kira. C branch added Ricardo. Now, if you thought that was good, we ain't even started yet. Because now we have his secondary passive. Combat start the Vengeance Tattoo Resonance. That's right, guys. Not Envy Resonance. We have Vengeance Tattoo Resonance. Combat start the middle faction allies that have equipped defensive skills take less damage from unopposed attacks for this turn. At X Envy Res, the middle faction allies adjacent to this unit on the dashboard cannot be staggered by damage as long as they have a usable counter equipped in their skill slot, excluding Force Stagger. At X Envy Resin, this applies to all of the middle faction IDs. So, if you Envy Resin, to a certain extent, everyone becomes not only resistant to damage, but also can no longer be staggered during their counter. We are killing Rufo with this one. Counter gaming. This is literally the Book of Vengeance effect, by the way, in the Mirror Dungeon on crack. No longer you can be countered, no longer you can be staggered or damaged through it. You are chilling. But wait! There's more. We have the last passive. Which, if you're curious, how do I activate complete and total extermination? You have the Big Brother passive. Combat start, you gain Vengeance Tattoo based on Envy Resin. If an enemy attacked any of the middle faction allies, including this unit, use kicking on the said enemy as an unopposed attack at attack end of the enemy's skill. So when you activate Envy Resin, you fuel complete and total extermination, which requires at, Vengeance Tattoo, pretty much. So right here at X Vengeance Tattoo, you get complete. Envy Resin, you get Extermination for free. It's probably, I want to say maybe, if it's following Callisto, it's probably going to be like 3 turns maybe. For free. And also he gets kicking as a passive. Yeah, he just gets kicking as a passive for free, which is very, very nice. So, yeah. At 20 tapping. It is an Envy Resin passive, yes. This is 100% an Envy Resin passive. And he gets a free unopposed attack, which, reminder, his S1 lowers his own stagger threshold, will give him aggro, heals SP, and inflicts potency. Getting sliced by Otis. It literally points to Kira Ishmael getting sliced by Otis. And then we move on to the final support passive. Chains of Loyalty support. If any of the middle allies are killed during combat this turn, all allies gain attack power up this turn and next. Now, why would Ricardo have a support passive that specifically targets a middle ally being killed in a turn? And why would he have an ability to retreat into the fight and use my hair coupons? I think Otis is gonna fucking kill Kira! Otis is gonna kill Ishmael! No! Ishmael! She's gonna get fucking kick-catted! And then Ricardo's gonna step in! Oh my god, they're gonna fucking kill her! They're going to kill her! And then we have the buffs, which, to be honest with you, are very, very one-sentence treatments. Book of Vengeance Heathcliff, gain offense up and defense level. Vengeance Tattoo, base skills do more damage. And that's it. So, yeah, that's Ricardo. Kira, no. Kira, don't join the middle team, Kira. Yeah, these are very simple. These are just bonuses on top of all of this. The amount of offense level that this fucking dude is going to have, by the way, is genuinely going to be insane. Like, actually. This guy's gonna have so much, which explains, because he doesn't have any extra damage up conditionals in his thing. Well, yeah, he doesn't fucking need damage up conditionals. Bro has my hair coupons every goddamn turn. She's the best burn team. Give us the TLDR future of the middle comp. Welcome to the burn and bleed middle comp. Guys, when middle Otis comes out, there is going to be half of the middle team will now be burn. Because you have Donkey, Sinclair, and Mersault, which is just bleed. And then you're going to have Kira, Ricardo, and Otis, Martius, which is also burn. So, half of the middle are going to be burn, bleed related. And 6 of them are going to be bleed. And with 3 burn identities, you could already maintain burn with 2 burn identities. Hell, even 1, arguably. But with 3 of them, burn, bleed has become even stronger. Now give burn no stagger on middle, no nothing on anything. Feed me burn. Feed me burn. Speaking of burn, this is also a burn bleed E.G.O gift. That's right, Into the Sunset Zane Rodion, the prettiest Rodion who has been sidelined by Ricardo. To be honest with you, she's been sidelined by Ricardo. But she is burn and she is bleed and she's a new Zane, and not only is it a ring upscale, it's a ring upscale, it's a blood fiend upscale, it's a Liu upscale, and yes, even you, Lucio, upscale. We have Into the Sunset Rodion, which is a blunt lust skill. We have on use gain clash power for every burn and bleed on all targets. We have attack and heal X allies that have the lowest HP percentages up to Y% of max HP, and apply the Scarlet Moth to said allies. We have heal additional allies equal to Lust Resin -X. If the healed ally has equipped a Lust skill, you will also heal their SP on said ally as well. You inflict burn, you inflict bleed, and at the attack end, you will inflict Wrath Fragility and Lust Fragility next turn. Then we have Into the Sunset the Corrosion, which is a more DPS version of the Face Awakening. We have Indiscriminate, target randomly. Before attack, deal more damage for every X and burn on all targets. If there is a Wrath Resin or a Lust Resin, deal additional damage. Before attack, you lose base power for every cracked coin. Attack and you apply X Scarlet Y times between random allies. The first coin inflicts burn and burn count, while also inflicting Wrath Fragility. The second coin inflicts bleed count, and also inflicts Lust Fragility. Then we go on to the passive, which is what distinguishes moths from butterflies. If this unit's leftmost base attack skill on the dashboard is Wrath or Lust, Nurse Father Rodion upscale, at attack end, you will deal X% of the damage dealt against the main target with a skill as its corresponding affinity damage to a random enemy. If this unit dealt the maximum possible damage with the above effect, you will gain affinity damage up for the corresponding affinity next turn, and disable the above effect from triggering for X times. Or X turns. What is the characteristic that distinguishes these two beings? E.G.O, tell me! What's the difference between a king and his horse? So, pretty much, guys, it is a reworked version of the E.G.O gift, where instead of dealing the exact coin, obviously, it deals a percentage. Max damage. Yes, it is the total damage, chat. It is the total damage dealt against the main target, which means including all skills. No way I'm pulling out the reference. Of course! I love Bleach. So, pretty much, if this is like deal 20% of the damage dealt, this might be like deal 20% of the damage dealt, chat. This is first of all, yeah, this is the disposal upscale, by the way. Right? So this is probably like 15 or 20% as bonus damage, or even 10%. And if you reach the max, you gain affinity damage up. So if you use a Wrath skill, you get Wrath damage up. If you Wrath up, and if you use Lust skill, you get Lust up. Did I play Rebirth of Souls? I have not, sadly. And then we actually have the actual Scarlet Moth effect, which would be Scarlet Moth, turn end, heal the stack percent HP. We have turn end heal SP equal to the stack, and turn end lose X stack. So, it pretty much acts like a mini Thorokagia on top of also being a mini fluid sac. So you get a mini fluid sac if you do a Lust Resin, or if you do a Lust Resin, and then you also get a mini fluid sac as a Thorokagia bonus. Thingy, I think, well, we're gonna get Xiaomi at some point, so. And then the E.G.O gift bonus is just good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Look, don't get me wrong. What is cast is a really good fucking E.G.O. Right? Don't get me wrong. What is cast is really good E.G.O. But if I'm running any Lust or Wrath team, yeah, I'm putting Into the Sunset Rodion. Why is it Thorokagia? Thorokagia Faust gives you healing over time. Is the April Fool pack still here? Yes, the April Fool pack still remains. The April Fool's pack is permanent in the Mirror Dungeon now. There is no time limit on the Hidden Theme Pass, so the Hidden Theme pack is permanent. What will be the heal? What is heal per turn for her and Faust? Faust, I think Faust's max stack is 5, so her stack is 5% HP per turn at Faust, with Faust. It's a 0.1% chance, so it is very low to get it. But yeah, look, this is a really good, I mean, yeah, this is going to be for like Bloodfiend, like Princess Rodion, Ring Rodion, Liu Rodion, Nurse Father, Thumb Nurse Father Rodion. 1,000,000,000%. You putting this bad boy on. Yeah. Sometimes else who can heal the most. Well, it depends. Look, fastest one is lower healing, but it's permanent. Can I show my XP Lux team? Sure. You'll have Sanguine and this. Well, Ricardo Heath when? This week. So, in the next few days. Oh, they put burn on Ricardo, it's ass? Dude, it literally doesn't change anything. You think his bleed will be any better if he didn't have burn? It's literally there's literally no downside for him to have burn on top. It actually makes him stronger because he has easier conditionals now. Because now instead of relying on bleed conditionals, he can use burn and bleed, and because you can use Kira Ishmael, those two themselves can hold the burn easily, which means he has perma conditionals. We're gonna finish the MD? Yes. I have a question. Even though Ricardo has Tremor Burst, will he be counted as Tremor for the MD E.G.O gifts? Okay, so to explain this, he will not count as an identity that inflicts Tremor for the fusions. Okay? He doesn't count as an identity that inflicts Tremor on the fusions, but for standalone E.G.O gifts, if he has complete and total extermination in his dash bar, it will be counted as E.G.O gifts. So things that are like Tremor E.G.O gifts, like Tremor skills that inflict +1 clash power or gain constant clash power, he'll get that, but he won't get the fusion one though. I want more unique mechanics that have burn. This is a unique mechanic. The unique mechanic is he has extermination. What more fucking unique mechanics do you guys want? It's a middle team. They're like the most simplest mechanic-wise in the whole game. Leave the mechanics to the index, bro. They got prescript targeting, all of that. The middle does not concern themselves with status. Also, this is a move and reg passive upscale. True. Yeah, ascended skills don't count, and this is an ascended skill, so it does not count. But if you have 5 Tremor IDs, he still benefits from the S3 too? No, he does not. Because he has to be an ID that counts as an identity. He does not, unfortunately. Because if we have a look here, we come over here to the E.G.O gift. I can show it. This gift activates for the whole encounter when 5 or more identities have attack skills that apply this. So he does not get the benefit of this because he is not counted as an identity that counts as this. Can I use him in burn? Yes. He also has this. But for example, he would get this, chat. So he would get this if you have the skill on your dashboard, but he does not get this. Because he is not an identity that counts for this. Not even when the 5 others are activated on it. Well, I don't believe that's how it works. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but maybe it does. Who knows? We'll have to figure that out, shall we? So it's exactly the same as Foul. Like Foul gets crit benefits, but he doesn't count as a poise ID. Yes, the skill 3-2 does inflict tremor. And because it's on the dashboard, it does count toward the E.G.O gifts. But he does not count as an identity that activates it. Do you think the S1 generate Wrath? I'm pretty sure every follow-up attack generates resources unless specified otherwise. Like, I'm pretty sure Gregor's is the only one that specifies does not generate resources. Playing with Lunacy or Wayne Second Shard. That's only going to get you a few pulls. You might as well hold on to it. Drone Burst with a cool SFX? 100%. Yeah, if it doesn't say it doesn't do it, it generates resources. So pretty much, guys, let's go here as like an example. Bam. This would be Ricardo, so just put Haisho here as an example. Here we are. There you go. So this would be 5 bleed, right? And you have 2 burn units here, and then Otis would also be here, so let's just put like this in here. But 3 burn units. In fact, dude, just these 2 alone will be able to sustain burn. Like, so easily. He pretty much inflicts count on every skill, which is kind of crazy. Do a middle run. We have to finish my other run. Which we are going to do now. We're going to finish this run that I have going on because I've been doing this over the course of 2 days. But that's going to be it for patch notes, guys. There is no more patch notes discussion. I'm going to finish this Mirror Dungeon run. So the Lux team? Oh, right. The Lux team is, like, not that big of a deal. It's literally the most generic. What is this? I think I'm doing N-Corp. I was doing N-Corp Extreme. Are we doing Super Boss today? No, we're doing MD today. Anyway, look, my Luxes are not a big deal. This is my first Lux. I use N-Corp and Orshu, and then I just bring all good Pierce identities. Slash, I bring Kurikomo and the Ring IDs. And Blunt, I do a middle. Middle plus Reindeer. There you go. In we go. Let's finish this. We'll try to finish it at least. Boop. So this was an N-Corp run that we were doing. I'm gonna see if I can finish this, but this run has been going on for like the past 2 days now, so I'm not really that bothered to continue with it. I'm gonna just see if we can beat this full. If I don't beat this full, I'm just gonna give up on it and reset and do a new run. Let's use Haisho Index. Yeah. Okay. Ah, Maganera. Ah, Maganera. Boom. Noise. Bam, 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 bam. Oh no. Nice. Come on, my son. You bastard. I should shot Maganera her. Owie, they hurt. Spoiler alert, the N Corp hurt. Can he live counter trigger skill 3-2 if you have enough tattoos? Yes. Oh no, no, it cannot. It's not an ascendant skill. It's its own dashboard. We are doing N Corp. Oh, contempt. Boom. So the goat will tank, true. Does Ringy Sang activate a bunch of status E.G.O gifts or no? He does not count, no. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, Starbuck is dead. Damaganera. Yeah. Owie. Shmukada. Bam, bam. It's useful for XP locks, true. And do 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 do. Ow, ow. Who's getting hit? Heathcliff, no! Heathcliff. Why not make suggestions? Then maybe do something to confirm that they watch. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. There's no need. I can let them have their secrets, you know. Pop. This literally happened in Zone 2? Yeah. They have their reasons. We got a ring now, hooray. Ja. Maganera. The 0 coin power is Sinclair. Yeah, but he's got a lot of final power and base power, so. The new changes are pretty nice. Yeah, them working on them has been one of the best things. Ain't good hit. Pop. Porpoise Theater, lovely. Kill her. You hit all heads? Yeah, because he has full SP, but we have paralyzed, so it's fine. And now we can shmack her. Hero is now gonna get Ismail. No. I watched my vid and I have most of the team with the Gregor ID. Is there something else I can use as a temp so I can get that ID? Yeah. if you want to have, if you have Heathcliff or Magical Girl Dawn. Magical Girl Dawn's a good one. Substitute as a #1 deploy if you want. If not, W Corp Otis also works really well, just as the main target, and then you can run full W Corp. So you just run full W Corp. Oop. Will I blow up? Yes. Kill, kill, kill. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Hello. Why is Rupture making a move for Starlight Farm method? That was just the team I used. The reason I recommended that is because I think W Corp is the easiest team for any person to have. And it's an extremely strong one in the Mirror Dungeon. Alright, hi Nelly. Hi Nelly. I'm gonna kill you now. Thank you. Love you, bye. Alright, this will be a little scary, but guess what? Minus SP. Why is he healing so much SP? Because we have backup passives. We get Corpus on Nelly too. Minus 45, so we should be able to clash this. Stab, stab, stab. Okay, I was about to say, Ryoshi, don't do a little trolling. I am about to get hit a lot though. Now. Owie. Counter. Owie. Owie. What am I paralyzed? Jolly Plushie. We have Jolly Plushie, which gives permanent paralyze. Hopeless? I think that's because I have fake paralyze. I have fake paralyze, yeah. So that. Nice. Boop. Minus juicy SP. Dab, 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 dab. Gaze. Aura. Contempt. Boom. Ding. Get some dings. You know, love to see it. Hiya. Hiya. Shmukada. And we get the assist defense. Nice. Alright, now we just play it slow with her. I do need some healing though. Bam, 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 boom. There we go. When do we have closing time? Should be soon. Too much nails. Yeah, I'm gonna heal her a little bit. Yeah.
자, 테디, 나를 따라해 보는 거야.
Bop. Heal my team. We're gonna save closing time for the duo shot. Weave, weave, and weave. Get a little bow, so they got under the second threshold. Cha, Teddy. We're just gonna keep spamming Teddy. Ah, Teddy. We have crabs? Yeah, we have crabs still. Get a tibia melody in here. Boom. Get my juicy attack power up. My attack weight. Melodica. That was actually really close. I actually almost lost that. Cha Teddy. Cha Teddy. Ta-da. Hi, I want to say thank you because I'm watching you, and I'm now capable of playing Season Versus on my own with most teams. Hey, congratulations! I'm so glad to hear that. Great job. That was all you, man. I didn't do anything. That's all you guys. You just took the knowledge and you just made it your own, and that makes you more powerful. It's a great job. It could have been really bad. That actually would have been fucking horrendous. So I'm glad that didn't happen. What if 15 Invader? I'd win. I say sweating. So I think that'd be cool. It's still worth it with Martius coming up soon. If you're running charge, I'd say so. Yeah, we have closing time here. Yeah, we could just ding. I actually would really like if we could fluid sack. Fluid sack. With Tremor before the fix? That would be kind of funny. There we go. And now we move on to the gang. You're going to... I don't think I have any rocks, do I? I don't recall having any rocks, but let me look. No, but I think I'm just gonna Harmony anyway. Like, I'll just Harmony, bro. It doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna chat Teddy as well. We do have closing time. This is hitting Callisto, but honestly, like, I really don't want that to hit Callisto. There we go. Have Tremor Rock? Ah, that's fine. Harmony time, but guess what? We have 5 paralyzed, so this is going to be minimum all tails. The lag. Oh my goodness. Very nice. All contempt. In 13 turns. Nice job. Teddy.
자, 테디.
Teddy. Damn. The music can't be that good. But you know what is good though? Closing time. Boom. And up. 6-turn Rufo. I did notice it, yes. It's kind of crazy. Weave. Weave. Block. Donk. Nide block. Nide foolishness. Okay, I'm fine. I live. Nide live. Nide live. Someone exploded. That sounds like a Harmony upscale. I'm gonna keep Harmoning. And we're gonna Awakening that. We're gonna Chat Teddy. Again. Start skill 2ing you. Skill 2 you. Counter that. I'll just stop that before it happens. I hope so. 1 Clash Power. I'm definitely willing to try Tremor once the conversion gets fixed. I think the conversion is going to be really useful. Ja, Teddy. And Stagger? I think it's very close to a Stagger.
자, 테디.
자,
나를
테디.
따라해보는 거야. 짜잔.
짜잔. 아, kawaii. Very nice. Hit him with a Corpus Theater. We win those. My Faust would live, which is awesome. Barely. I end Cold Blizzard because he takes 10,000 hits. Boom. He is the tank for a reason. Goes on. Fouls. Oh, barely. Okay, smack the shit out of that guy. I like that. Isn't it bad for Claire? In this MD, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's kill this guy. Kill him with hammers. And then you can just... I guess it's fine. Alice is so happy. Okay. Stab, stab. 1, 2, and 3. We're close to his shield phase. They're growing at like a couple hundred more damage. Yeah, there you go. 3 damage. Well, so that's fine. I expected you to get hit by that. It's not a big deal. And now only 1 remains, except for this guy. Don't worry about that guy. We don't care about him. Just 1 dude remains, bro. Get this guy out of here, bro. Look at my face. Never mind, this guy is the strongest, bro. Holy shit. He's stronger than Goku. When's the next railway coming? After this Bokgak, yeah. After this Bokgak, we have next railway. I don't know what I want to see in the future as an event, or maybe Amno doesn't have one. Like as a battle? Oh. I would love to see the coffee crane, as a battle. Because they just sent a bunch of Pekatolam on you. It's the strongest, like Red Mist, yes. Oh my deranged son. Oh my dawn. Owie. Oh. Oh no. My daughter. You bastard. I'll make you pay for this. Oop. Yeah, we're getting Railway 6 first, chat, and then we're gonna get Upto 5, and then we're gonna get Ryoshu, then we'll get R2 after. So good, but it would never fight you fair. Exactly. Nice Otis. And done. All right. Yeah, I think, honestly, guys, the new conditional they've been doing recently with attack weight, but excess attack weight turns into damage is genuinely like a top 900 IQ thing. Like, unironically, it's so good because it just means that they can play around with the damage variables more. Very fun. Bloody growth. All right, let's get out of here. Will we get invaded, chat? That's the question. I don't know. I don't think we've got invaded a single time this fight. So, maybe we do. Maybe this is the time we finally become invaded. Who knows? See, for the first time with my burn team. Nice job. Congratulations. 15 Valencina. Dude, if Valencina is in this run, I will send everybody I can at her, bro.
모두 좋은 평가를 받겠군.
They ducked the fade, chat. They ducked the fade. I'm sorry, guys. They ducked the fade. They're too scared, bro. They're too scared to fight me one-on-one. Oh well. I'm too scary. I guess so. Oh well. Oh, we're in the end game now. Let's just grab a bunch of stuff and end this dungeon. Nothing more for us over here. I saw you running N-Corp and said hell no. They were scared by that. I know, they don't even want to jump me when I'm running N-Corp, bro. That's how scared they are, guys. They don't even want to jump me running N-Corp, bro. If they don't want to jump me running N-Corp, bro, what are they going to try and jump me with? What kind of fear could I instill into them? I do not know, for I am simple. Let's go. Is Burn back? I'm thinking I'm back. Anyway, I got the Burn Rock one for Harmony. What I'm thinking is I do this, throw this. Perfect. And then we just see what the result looks like. No connection in there. It's not going to run the bait. True. One. Two. And now Corrode Harmony. Bleh. Let's see how much this is going to do, by the way, with rocks. I assume a lot. Jesus. Yeah. 10,000 damage. Not bad at all. In fact, we actually staggered the big guy. Bonk. Bonk. Where do I have to run ends? We'll probably do another run. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. I don't have Trichologism, but they've been staggered now, so I should be able to fight them. Damn, this is what I thought I would. Should I? Oh yeah, I can. You can fight that guy. You can fight this guy. You can fight this guy. And you guys can fight that guy. Burn Bleed. What strongest old hidden boss do you want to do first? First it has to see how easy it is to find them in the theme pack. Because if it's easy to find them, I might start with just the order I fought them in the first place, which would be like Lei Heng. I think I fought Lei Heng first. I remember this. Second invader. I'm trying to remember who my second invader was. I know Vigilius was last. I think it was... Was it Lei Heng, Ricardo, Dad into Vigilius? I think it was. Aha! The prodigal son has returned. Let's just keep swinging at these guys and you get another harmony in here. Beautiful dominating. Copyright? Was Dad Coyote my last fight? I thought my last fight was Vigilius. Ow. Why aren't I cool enough to change the background music? You know what? you know what, I could, you know. I just don't do it because I don't feel like it, you know, I'm just saying, I don't need to. Anyway, this is going to be a lot down. Rip. There we go. Grab. Grab. Another one. Is Ricardo theme copyrighted? No. Thank God it isn't. I think that would be like fucking crazy if it was. Crab, oh crab. Crab, so crab. What do you think will be saying? I didn't put him on the team because I wanted to do an N-Corp run on the side, like a Yisang run differently. Which actually we might just do a Yisang run after this. Overall, so that they would fit new cities like transformations. Okay. Tave the Quab Society. I remember Ricardo. True, he would just jump the fire and just jump my ass. Oh, nice, more kills. Do I have Contemptor or Great Tricolism? Contemptor. Anti-swimmer. Distorted would be cool. Fine. Who lost the clash and got staggered? That would be funny. But I wanted to do it as a different run instead. Did I say I'm not fair everyone? Wait. What was the max damage I've dealt in a minute run? 29,780. It was close to 30k. Bonk. And nom. Now I jumped that. True. Now I'm just gonna jump his ass every run. How does it feel now, Dad? How does it feel, Dad? And then I get fucking obliterated. I was then immediately obliterated on the spot. And do you think they'll fix the background music? I have no idea. What's the problem with the background music? Is it like the whale music? Oh, the art? What's wrong? I've never noticed. Is there a problem with the art? I didn't even notice. The mini millies too? Yes. Nice. Tibia. Ow. Oh no. My IDs. Yeah, that would probably be middle. Have its own encounter art that's just not used anymore? I don't know. And the teams die, but that's okay. Death is irrelevant. Just kill this guy, bro. He got 1 speed, bro. Just murk him. Don't I get burned out by playing so much Limbus? No, I genuinely love playing Limbus. It's like asking like an NBA player, do you get tired of playing in the NBA? Hell no. Same thing. I fucking love this. If there was a fucking competitive team, worldwide competitive team, I would be on that shit. Kill that guy. Oh, nice. Kill that. And finish this off. Contempt gaze. And done. All right, that's that run done. Let's move on to an N-Corp, to the Yisang run, shall we? It plays hero. Hero. Am I the LeBron James of Limbus? Maybe I am, but never hear it from me. We still when we have 6 middles, who do you think will fit in the last slot for full NV? Maybe someone else who has a res bonus. Also, we finished this run. Hooray. Oh, I should have seen the damage. I didn't check the damage. Well, Yisang was number 1, so that's fine. I mean, it was, sorry, Sinclair. I forgot. Bam, bam, bam. How much? Damn, dude, I should spend more Starlight. I'm not spending enough Starlight in my run, chat. Because, like, if I spend more Starlight in my run, I get easier runs, and I have, like, look at that. Dude, 332 bonus because of 60 adversity. Holy shit. I need to start spending, like, 200. So, whatever I'm doing a run, I needed to sit down and tell myself, spend another 200 more. Because I'm not spending enough Starlight. I need to spend more. What I mean, Yisang? Oh, we're going to do a Yisang run, chat. Oop, I didn't mean to skip that. We're gonna do fell bullet now because I haven't done a fell bullet run in a while. I want to do speed strat. Where am I at now? 701, not bad. Drop to Tremor, sure. No Orshu. No, Orshu is retired now. Use Slosh Mail. Yeah, you could search more packs 100%. Searching in theme packs, though, is very expensive. Also, wait, do I have all the event stuff now? I need 2 more. I need 2 more. Oh, wait, chat, that reminds me. I gotta level up more 2-stars today. I said to you guys that I'm leveling up all my 2-stars, but I have to do some more 2-star leveling. So let's level up a few more 2-stars. Let's get, level up you. I'm just gonna go in order up top here, it's easier. Level 11, sorry, 11, 12. Yes, feed him 1,400 tickets. Shit, I might. He's greedy. Ricardo Heathcliff's gonna be this Thursday? Yeah, he's this Thursday. Yeah, we got a good amount of tickets. I'd say an okay amount, you know, an okay amount of tickets. Why am I so concerned? Okay, if you made $1 million, would you start spending hundreds of thousands of dollars? No. So if I made 1 billion tickets, why would I start spending my tickets? I don't want to spend tickets. I want to spend as little tickets as possible. Yes, that's how you end up with no money. You would be like those people that win the lottery and somehow go more broke than when you won the lottery. Like, I don't understand how those people are real. So we're gonna do a few more rows. Got a question, what's up? What did you do to get 1,000 train tickets? I dead ass. Dude, it's the events in this game, bro. All the Inavalo events and the Bokgaks give me all these tickets. Like, I only do like 1 XP run a day. But also, it's because I don't level up my IDs. Like, once I'm level 55, that's it. I don't go beyond that. Money does not go, I'm stagnating development. Whatever you say, brokey. I'm kidding. I like sitting on my money and doing nothing with it. If other people can sit on their money and do nothing with it, why can't I be allowed to sit on my tickets and do nothing with it? Brilliant wisdom. Your genius never fails to brine the minds. Good, good, good. I need to get Super Saiyan 3. I still think she's hot. I mean, yeah. Not invalid to think that. I also want to level them up. We're gonna do a few more of these and then head off to Isang. Because you may be like, oh, but you know, leveling up your IDs, it makes it harder to kill with Isang. Bro, I do not care. I do not need cheap gimmicks like low-level IDs to use N-Corp Yisang to its fullest. I will maximize all of them. Oop. Although I do wish I could do this a little bit faster. I need a slush mail. True, technically it doesn't matter what we bring into the run because Yisang will kill everything anyway. Well, I'm not going to be using skill 3. I'm going to be using... Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. We're going to be using the E.G.O. We're going to be doing N-Corp Yisang fast track clears chat. So it literally does not matter who we bring into this. But let's bring in let's bring in Poise Bleed. So we're going to bring in She Ishmael. We're going to bring in Poise Bleed, Poise Bleed, Poise Bleed. None of you use Poise Bleed. You're not Poise Bleed. You do have normal bleed. Blade Leech doesn't count technically. Poise Bleed, Poise Bleed. She Faust, obviously. She Ishmael, well, she's not bleed. The quad might be a little bit hard to try and one-shot. So preferably we don't bring that in. Ishmael, however, we will bring in Ishmael. Ishmael. We'll bring Kurikomo. Bring in Renclair. We'll bring in Twin Hook. What else am I missing? Bring Sloshmail. Could bring in Sloshmail, true. Yeah, Heathcliff's the only one I have to bring in now. But he has too much HP, that's the problem. I'll bring Hook Office for support. I'll bring Hornet for Pierce bonus. And that's it. And Dawn can be Dawn. 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. All right. We don't need E.G.O on anyone else, assumingly. So we are gonna run Assassination Fell Bullet. Remind myself that you play the game since it launched, and I should start at season 6. I didn't play this game at launch. I played this game at the end of... I played this game toward the later half of season 3. I am not a day one player. I started playing like 8 months later. I am not day one, guys. I'm not a day one player, unlike other people. I had to grind for this view, bro. I grinded for this. They call me John Monster Hunter, man. I grinded for this view. I'm a LARPer. Unsub block. Why? I built this fucking Limbus account brick by brick. All right, let's go with the best stuff. So obviously we need Grand Welcome. Okay, so we need what are the best stuff we need again? We need obviously Needle. We need Grand Welcome, obviously. Wherever that is, it's up here. And what else should we get? What is this? We're doing N-Corp Yisang kills every enemy in the game. .tm. Oh, and the Pierce thing, which is this. There you go. Value disposal? No, we don't need value disposal if we have Grand Welcome. It's better we get the smoking pipe. LARP does not know where Grand Welcome is. Maybe I am. Maybe I am a LARP. Maybe I'm a LARP and I'm proud. Have you played Monster Hunter? Of course. I was there when it was written. No, I wasn't. I played in Gen 3. That's when I started playing the game. End of Gen 2 to Gen 3 is when I started. Do you need Ensang to use the E.G.O? No, but it just makes it faster. Because the thing is, what using Ensang with the E.G.O does is if you have Ensang the identity, what it does is it makes it that his fell bullet buff doesn't disappear. So now we just want to grab IDs who have who can bomb skills real quick. So we don't really care. We're just bring in the whole team. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Missing someone.
헌팅 커틀러리 준비.
What's the order I played the PM games in? I played them in Library of Verona was the first game I played. Then I played Lobotomy. So I beat Library of Verona. I then 100% Lobotomy. Does it satisfy itself? Yes. So I want. So here's what I did. So I 100. I played Library of Verona. I 100% Library of Verona. Well, I didn't 100% it. Sorry, I beat the story. Like I did the true ending. Then I 100% Lobotomy Corporation. Then I played Limbus Company. But actually, what happened is I played Library of Verona. I played Lobotomy Corp normally. I 100% Lobotomy Corporation. Then I read Wonder Lab. And then I read Leviathan. Then I played Limbus. And then I read Distortion Detective. LARP didn't start with Love Corp. And thank fuck I did, because if I did start with Love Corp, I probably wouldn't have played the game. Isn't it better because of the passive? Well, if you can sloth res, yeah. Didn't start when Lob was in beta. I mean, I wish. Wonder Lab was the first one I read. I read Wonder Lab, but then I read Leviathan, yeah. And I liked Wonder Lab, except I don't really give a shit about any of the characters except for like the 2 main characters. That's like pretty much it. Now we can start clearing with Sang. Who shall be the first? Don Quixote shall be the first to fall. Say goodbye to Don Quixote. No, Don, no. Actually, it's gonna. Yeah, no, it is gonna hit her first. E.G.O? Actually, it's Ryoshu. I don't think this kills though. No, it doesn't kill. Never mind. They all did take damage though, but it didn't count. I did not kill Ryoshu. I'm not strong enough yet to kill Ryoshu. Goodbye for now, a Ryoshu and you. Okay, now I'm strong enough to kill Ryoshu. No, I'm not. Never mind. Right. See, I'm not good at these fucking fell bullet strats, bro. I only know how to play the fell bullet ID the right way, bro. And that's playing him normally. I don't know how to cheese him, bro. I'm always bad at cheesing. I need the rock. Yeah, I need to get it at the shop. Maybe I shouldn't try killing until after I've gotten all the all the stuff. What is this? I'm just doing fell bullet. Jeez.
꿈을 꾸러 가.
Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna farm a bit of resources. There you go. Yeah. Pop. Oh, bye, Ryoshu. See? I told you. I'm much better at using it normally. Let's get the rock. Bye, Ryoshu. Neb. Horseshoe. Emerald. All the good stuff we need. And really, no poise stuff extra? Pendants, thank you. Ah, I don't have enough I need a tier 3. I agreed. I need to get rid of a tier 2, tier 2. I skipped Scarlet. I kind of just ignored it. Did it actually easy to pull off? I always struggle with this fucking strategy, bro. I'm never good with this shit. Hey, yeah, I guess I can kill the defense gift if I want to. But this is so nice. I'll give this though. I need this. Rock? Well, it is a rock. It is a rock. I did ask for a rock, just not the rock I was expecting. Wrong rock. And I can't fuse it, because I don't have enough 2 stars. Angry! I'm very angry. You might think I'm crazy for getting rid of the tier 3, but it's worth. We'll get the tier 3 later. I'm very angry! We're gonna run some IDs for a while. The monkey pull cold. Looks like I'm gonna have to get to floor 2 before I have enough money to deal with that. What's the fastest seated clan beside Fell Bullet? Probably Tremor Sinking, I think, maybe. Or Poise Rupture, probably. One of those 2. Damn, why should I have minus 35 SP, bro? What'd I do though? Why is she at minus 35? So depressed. I remember was playing Love Corp when I first played it. I don't actually mind it. I actually enjoy Love Corp. The only hard part about Lob Corp was the midnight. Were the midnights and the Bina and Gebra fights. Oh, and the last 4 days. Yeah, I know why she lost so much SP, chat, but I was just like, I'm just surprised she had that much. She had lost that much SP. When I have SP problems, now I'll be fine. Okay. This doesn't matter what we go into besides, I mean, that's kind of useful. Anything in particular I'm looking for? Not really. Is suppression hard? I didn't find it hard. Some people found it hard, but I didn't find it that difficult.
주인께서는 아직도 소생을 이런 허접한 일에나.
Oop. Where's the rest of my team? The hell?
가자.
Oop.
죽이라.
Is there a reason to refuse the E.G.O gift? Not really. Except for like one, which is I guess Gossipium. That's about it.
빗소리 속에 묻히도록. 해를
느려졌네 저거. 맞추기
빼빼빼빼.
쉽군.
이 담겨 있지.
I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough.
보자 너.
Legend buff Gossipium? They did actually. It's actually really good. It's even better now.
놈도 저놈을 쭉.
So they buffed it to make the effect last over the next turn.
양종.
So now what happens is when you proc the effect, it activates for the current turn and the next turn, which means you get 2 instances of offensive damage, which is actually really good.
한
별것도 아니네.
I gotta add a collab.
빗소리 속에
Like Arknights, what franchise would I pick? Monster Hunter. But specifically, it'd have to be pre-Gen 6.
느려졌네 저거.
겁나.
맞추기 쉽군.
야.
So, but if I can't pick it, then I would. If I can't do that, then I would pick
해를
Bokgak.
양종.
찢어져. 별것도 아니네.
If I had Blood, it's probably okay for Sidium. Yeah, you can do Blade Needle. Ooh, nail. Very nice. Boop boop. Why Bokgak? Because it's the funniest thing I can think
아직도
of.
소생을 이런 허접한 일에나.
우티오컷이
Because how fucking hilarious would be if there was a Bokgak collab. Imagine all the fucking stupid shit that goes on in Bokgak is genuinely like a top 10 piece of media, by the way. That shit is so funny.
편이 좋은데.
Yeah, Hang looks like a Bokgak character. What grade is E.G.O? He's a color, bro.
담겨 있지.
그렇게 무르진 않네.
시연합니다.
Yeah, for it being an N-Corp Sang run, I have used a really little amount of Fell Bullet. I am just not good at this.
해를 떼어냈습니다.
깊은 수면에 빠지시는가? 마침내 깊은 수면에 빠지시는가?
We need a Glepper.
역시 모르네.
If I don't say Bokgak, what would another good franchise be that I can think of? Like, I'm genuinely trying to think of a franchise like Cyberpunk crossover, because they're both dystopian hellholes. Maybe I guess that could be like funny. Hey, here we go. Now this is where the fun begins. Dude, I've never had this much bad RNG on a poise refresh in my team in a long time. Where the hell's where's all my poise gifts, bro? There they are. Taking their sweet fucking time. Oop. Bow, bow, bow. Logic in the city.
산태,
Yep.
이번에는 누굴
Alright,
구해보는
now I can
거야?
start executing enemies. Ah, perfect. Bam, 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 bam. Ba, 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 na, 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 na. Who shall be my first? It shall be Gregory.
배는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데.
I know I'm missing Bleed Rock. This should still kill.
위장의 묵직한
Chainsaw Man
정신의
Cola. True.
흉악한 정탐.
Oh, it didn't kill. I thought it would. Ah, but stack it anyway. It's fine. Oh, perfect. Phase 2. All right, Gregor. It's all you, buddy.
보지 않나?
Oop.
위장의 묵직히 얹힌
And
정신의
blank.
길이라. 흉악한 정탐. 저들의 관통하리라.
Apple gone.
죽을 내게 중지에게
Fast raise her bow. Great job, Fal. What are we doing? I don't know. I'm just doing Encore B-Sank for fun. I'm probably not going to do Extreme. I'm probably just going to get the floor 5. Because I want to prep some floor stuff tomorrow. I know I have an idea I want to do tomorrow. And then it's going to need a whole Extreme floor for that. Three. Who's the fastest here? Cardion? I could go Cardion for this, yeah. Is it doable and copy sang? Oh yeah, 100%. Claiming? No, I'm gonna claim the run. I'm just gonna go up to floor 5. It depends how fast we do the run. If I start speeding up, I'll go to 10. We will see how the game goes. Because I don't want to linger any more runs anymore. I just want to... This is good. Want to get a run done in the time. Oh, this is very good. Okay. We got a lot of money here. Okay, buy you. I need a lot of money here. Okay, I kind of want that, though. I gotta buy these first, then sell. Then we can fuse. No, I don't have fusion yet. Okay. Then I enhance. Oh, then I enhance. Oh, I'm missing money. Okay, cool. It's fine. Crit. I know I need the bleed rock. Yes, 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 I know. I know. I don't need you. I don't need you. And I don't need you. There we go. Bleed rock acquired. So this. And I'll do a heal. Nice. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send it in. Like we're gonna do the first 2 waves. We're gonna get to the sword phase, fell bullet on the sword phase, and that should be enough damage. Maybe we can just win right.
시연합니다.
So we're gonna get to the sword stage. The reason we get to the sword stage is because when we fell bullet all of her swords, it's gonna stack up the damage. Also to build some poise. Damn, or she's just gonna die. Might also just die. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Now, Solengua,
정의의 이름으로 지금
magical girl. Yeah. All right. Who am I saying? Who are you talking to, my boy? Good hit. Gregor. Beautiful.
애들한테 말해.
Overclock? Nah, I'd win.
정신의 길이라. 흉악한 정탐. 저들의 관통하리라.
Okay, good damage.
사랑으로
Bam, bam. Ba-dam, bam, 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 ba-dam, ba-dam. Blood Fiend season. It's Blood Fiend season. There you go.
이건 벗어날 수 없는 굴레인 거야?
Sorry, magical girl. On to the next fight. Grab you again, and we'll grab the trauma shield. Next, we will go to... Doesn't really matter where. Just go whoever's faster. So we're just gonna go to whoever's faster. Gnomes is pretty fast. If each fell bullet kills a sinner, I can kill the gnomes very quickly. And I can get dog? Okay, hold on, we'll do dog. Oop. It's time for gnomes. A fell bullet? Nah, we already have what we want for fell bullet.
실패해본 적이 없지.
I'd win.
이런 일은
Nice.
실패해본 적이 없지.
Is dog getting? Yes, because it buffs your plus coins as well. But I don't know if we'll get the dog or not, but I'm just gonna, you know, go for it and see if we get it or not. I'm pretty much still going for the bleed stuff. There we go. I'll grab this, I'll grab this. You know what? We might take this run to infinite. At least at the bit. Nail is good. Fan and Pain. Oh, Malaka, we need that. There we go. Fuse. Aha! Boom. Boom. I think I'm missing a poise. Here, 2. Oh, actually, that's great. Keep that one. Unloving is perfect. When an ally dies, I'm gonna benefit. Now that is epic. I like the poise tier 2, I think is what I'm saying. But I don't really know how to get it. I guess I won't get it. It's fine. Anything else I'm missing here? You. Or you. I did get an endorphin pack. That is true. A lot of bonus. Actually, I'll keep the money. Boop. There it is. Boom. All right, we're chilling. Inconsistent? Ah, it'll be fine.
단테, 이번에는 누굴
단테.
태워버리면 되는 거야?
Dante. Alright, now we should start blasting. Did I do max style buffs? Yeah, that's why we're gonna go to infinite. I'll just go to extreme. I'll just see how long I last. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do one turn of just farming, like getting resources and SP, and then next turn we start leveling.
소리와 호흡을 멈추고
Good job, my son. Ah, SP. I remember drinking stream, of course. What boss do I solo in the Kana 2 dungeon? I don't even remember what bosses are in the Kana 2 dungeon. Ah, you wish to be. Was it you strong? Was it pink shoes? I don't remember. I don't think it's Happy Dog. Yeah, no, I didn't find it, so I'm not worried about it. Solemne, nanem puera. Nanem puera indeed, guys. Nanem puera indeed. Anyway, 1.
배는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데.
Bye, Rodion.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 정탄.
Pop. 1 down.
목표 확인.
바람구멍을 내주지.
2 down.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 정탄.
Why not use it turn 1 just in case I can't guarantee the crit?
중지에게
바람 확인.
3.
보잖아.
Yeah.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 정탄. 저들을 공격하리라.
I just love going through 1 by 1 and just popping someone in the head.
호흡을 멈추고.
I don't know if he's faster than me, but it doesn't matter. Ooh.
의지만 있다면.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라.
Bye, Ranclair.
흉악한 정탄. 저들을
Up.
공격하리라.
덧없는 삶.
Oh, ho, ho. He's dead.
만장.
별을 잊지 못한
Someone killed
속을
Santa and he fucking died. Where did he go? He died. They killed Santa. Someone killed Santa. And it's up to us to figure it out. Speaking of, we'll go here. He slipped. He sprained his ankle. Hey, buddy. My master requires a perfect dap. Here you go, man. The perfect dap. Boom, 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 and boom.
해냈어.
It's the levels. Next fight.
지역으로 이동.
Index. I see. Add to pre-script this one. Bang.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라.
Ah, he's the pre-script target. Get the pre-script target.
저들을 공격하리라.
Alright, I got the pre-script target. You good, Hermes?
중지에게
Do you double the damage to single target? Yes.
목표 확인.
As you can see there, I just did damage. Alright, hopefully Hermes will be happy with that one.
시연합니다.
Boom. Goodbye, fish.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 정탄. 저들을
Bonk.
공격하리라.
이스마엘이다.
Ishmaelda.
나는
And
여기서.
여기서.
가자. 죽이라.
Wait, I just realized. Doesn't killing them bad because now I don't get the ego gift. Unless I have enough. Nope, I still have the gifts. Beautiful. I love murder. Oh, this is an unfocused battle though, so...
배는 맛은 있는 편이지.
Yeah, this is the one down. Oh, wait, that's a defend. I'm fine.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라.
Pull up.
흉악한 정탄이
덧없는 삶. 예정된 죽음이라지만
목표
네.
확인.
I thought about my actions.
못함이 서글프.
I did. Okay, this is the one instance where the fell bullet won't work. Because counters don't work on this. Actually, I could do this. Okay, never mind, it works. I figured it out.
빗소리 속에
Boop.
묻히도록.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을
And dead.
느끼리라. 흉악한 정탄이
Hooray! Hooray! More ego gift. Another fight. Another one. Another one. Justice, no more.
꿰뚫어
Bang.
퍼지리. 위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 정탄이 저기를 통한다.
아직 주인놈을 챙겨야 하는데.
목표 확인.
Another one.
빗소리 속에
Bang.
묻히도록.
We'll probably will need to corrode it at some point.
얹히는 정신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 정탄이 저기를 통한다.
제 행동이 읽혔었나요?
Frey. I'm missing out on scissors. I'll be fine. I got half of them around. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Oh, hey, look. That's good. I think I have all the fusions there, so I'll get some pure stuff now. Oop. Sync book is nice. Let's also get the other book. Boop. Function memory, and we're good to go. No need to worry about SP or anything like that. We do not care. In fact, you know what? We can grab this, because this is a skill that has attack weight. Anything I want enhanced to help me out? I'll enhance this. And I'll enhance... Maybe. Peru. It's going. I got enough ideas.
단테,
No, it does.
이번에는 누굴
However.
베어버리면 되는 거야?
No, I think getting agents as fast as possible is fine. I know I kind of dropped in with half the IDs, but it's fine. A road? Nah. I'd unoppose.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
When you activate Tremor Gifts, he does not count as a Tremor ID, but he can use Tremor Gifts, yes.
제게도 찾아왔을 뿐입니다.
Hey, look, there's a corrosion, guys. Someone said something corrode. Fire, only fire. Yay! I do need some faith. I'm being very lazy with this run. I'm not really tryharding with this run, to be honest with you. I'm not very tryhardy with this run. I'm just being very casual about it. The Sole Survivor. Beep, beep. I love slamming my team. SP that way. I command death heals me. I sounded like Show when I said that. That's funny. Fuck.
아직 소지의 자격을 얻지
Well,
못하면
I blame Sinclair.
이유가 있는 법이겠죠.
This is good. Grab that. Prejudice is great for me. Guess I'll grab some stuff for charge too. Bow, 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 bow. I don't need a charge rock. I need the other thing. Go. Heal. Get that. Grab that. Oop. Alright, let's go. Yeah, perfect. Here we go. They're fine. I'm not a impressions, nah. I just do funny voices. Oop.
시연합니다.
Fire, I shall fire.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라.
Up.
흉악한 종탄이 저들을
What's the worst ID to solo? I believe base Sinclair is considered the hardest ID to solo.
목표 확인.
나는 여기서
So there's always a slight issue with these enemies when it comes to double slotting. As you can see here, I can't double slot, so I have to kind of like do this. But I'm pretty sure this unopposed goes first, which is a bit unfortunate.
빗소리 속에
Yeah, so this is going to kill Sinclair first. Which is fine, because it kills a few enemies. It's not gonna kill enough enemies, so I'm gonna have to kill 2 people.
별을 잊지
위장에
못한 석을
묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 정탐이 저들을 관통하리라.
바람 확인.
Fortunately, I have to then do a normal turn here because I can't.
묻히도록. 일사천명.
W Faust.
해를 명중.
5 instant clan on other base ID. He doesn't have a good, well, he has,
깊은 수면에
I
빠지시는
don't know. I think it's something to do with his, passive stuff.
화살이 상하진 않았군요.
Well, that is unopposed. That means I'm allowed to do this.
필중의 의지만 있다면 위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 정탐이 저들을
Pop.
아직 놈을 챙겨야 하는데.
목표 확인.
Very nice.
빗소리 속에 묻히도록.
Pop.
일사천명.
마침내
Strongest ace IDs Heathcliff and Honglu. Leaves Ryoshu, Otis, Honglu, Heathcliff.
수면에 빠지시는
역시 모르네.
What do you run? I mean, Poise is always the easiest to run for like a, you know, a refresher.
화살이 상하진 않았군요.
Perfect. Now we can do this.
필중의
Fire, I shall fire.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라.
Boop.
흉악한 정탐이 저들을 관통하리라.
And do this without Fell Bullet? Yeah, you could do this without Fell Bullet.
화살이
그대로
상하진
꿰어
Fell Bullet just makes it faster.
평등한.
Bye, Fal. Oh, there was no one even to kill. I just killed Faust for fun! No. Fal. No. God damn it. The love of the game. I truly lose over the love of the game. I like to see a line pack. That works. Pretty much just want to do line packs. I'm not going to do extreme. I don't really feel like doing extreme right now. With this team, I'm not really set up for an extreme run. Maybe we will do another version of this run with it like extreme in mind. But I think I'm just going to go to 10. Tomorrow, I can tell you, I have some ideas for what to do tomorrow. Tomorrow, I want to start doing Strongest Apprentices. In lieu of now soon being able to get, now that we have Nurse Fathers, I'd like to do Strongest Apprentices. And then if I can do Strongest Apprentices, then I can try and transition to Strongest Nurse Fathers. But that might be a little bit hard. We'll see. Okay, not bad. There we go. Send him in.
오늘은 얼마나 찢을까?
Strongest what? Apprentices. So there's 3 apprentice fights because we have Lucia, we have Sora, then we also have Albina and Ren. And then Kira, we can't fight normally. We have to fight with Marius.
빗소리 속에 묻히도록.
Fire Ash Hellfire. Yellow Harpoon at some point, I think.
정신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 총탄이 저를 말이다.
One.
종지에게
목표 확인.
At two.
보자 너.
Tell you what, doing line packs when you do Fell Bullet,
위장의 묵직히 얹힌
yeah,
정신을
makes it so much faster.
흉악한 총탄이 저를 말이다.
Well, actually, it's funny you mention that because there actually probably will be a D-Wave. There probably is going to be a Xiaomi boss fight chat because remember, we're getting 10 new theme pack floors for Extreme. They might make her an Extreme fight. Or like in the Nurse Father. Like they might make a Nurse Father
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Extreme pack.
위장의 묵직히
Where you
얹힌
fight like
정신을
Nurse Fathers and Xiaomi might be in there.
흉악한 총탄이 저를 말이다.
덧없는 삶. 예정된
호흡을 멈추고.
죽음이라지만 별을 잊지 못하니
전투응대에
속을
나서 반드시
Where am I found?
적진한다.
Up.
그대로
Fire Ash
꿰
Fire. Nice.
대상 확인. 철침탄. 여유탄 회수.
Well, that just means there's a potential for her to be the next secret boss. Double skip the turn? What do you mean? Line 1 would be Glupper. Yeah, we can go Glupper. Mini gun. I think there's almost a gun ID for every sinner now. I think only 2 or 3 sinners are missing a gun ID.
해냈어. 해결.
The King.
정동 끝.
Bzz, bzz. Nice. Good. Might as well work toward Luna Memory. Fuck, might as well get Luna Memory. I might as well get Luna Memory. Yeah, I want the rocks that are not my current rocks. That would be nice, though. I mean, I could get my rocks back. Yeah, I can get my rocks back. It's not a big deal. One. A 2. Then I need to get Pierce, which is easy peasy. Grab you. Grab. You. There we go. Now we have Ludamemoi. Now we're even stronger than we were before.
만취네.
Weh. Weh.
바람구멍을
Where this frog?
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 총탄, 저들의 관절하리라. 죽을
Sorry, frog.
중지에게.
Sorry, frog. And goodbye, KQE.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 총탄, 저들의 관절하리라.
Okay, maybe not goodbye yet.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
반드시 적중합니다.
Nice, she fast upscale. And my form thy empties.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리. 위장에 묵직히 얹히는 정신을 느끼리라.
Bye, Sinclair.
흉악한 총탄, 저들의 관절하리라.
덧없는 삶.
Bleh.
예정된 죽음이라지만
표 확인.
별을 잊지 못함이 서글프.
Oh, we have a 100% chance to corrode. So why not corrode?
전투응대에 나선다.
Oop. Oh, I didn't corrode. Nice. I actually did not corrode. I
묻직히
didn't
얹히는
corrode. Easy.
느끼리라.
Easy game.
흉악한 총탄, 저들의 관절하리라.
Easy peasy. Boom, 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 boom. I missed the 100. I'm just simply too good at the game. Luck does in fact correlate with skill, true. Donut Abnos are pretty much in Lobby Corp. There are abnormalities that people who did the Kickstarter could add to the game, and they're like non-canon abnormalities.
적이 없지.
Might as well grab the rock too, why not? Sure, I'll buy NDA. I'm gonna buy NDA so I can get into the habit of buying NDA for the new buffs. Isn't there like WB fast as well? Boop. What do you mean new buffs? Ah, there's a bunch of E.G.O gifts getting buffed the next patch. And NDA, all the tier 4s that used to suck a lot, like Ancient, Effigy, NDA, are getting massive buff, like massively buffed. And they're actually becoming incredibly usable, if not like incredibly goated. I should have healed as well, but oh well. I don't need healing. I don't need healing where I'm going. Road. Actually, maybe I shouldn't do that. It's just...
보지 않나?
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이
Boop.
담겨 있지.
감로 확보.
그대로 꿰어쏘리라.
Boop.
하나 가져간다.
On away 49, not 50. There's probably like a value reason as to that. Not sure why. Or just that they thought it would be funny. Go, Maizang.
꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Bang. Corrosion. There is neither no fragment of memories. No need to look up these memories. Fire, I shall fire. Fire, I shall fire.
가까워진다.
Fire, I shall fire.
항의 끝.
Except Isang's about to corrode, which is fine.
이런 일은 실패해 본 적이 없지.
Oh. Oh. Oh, Yisang died to a... Oh, he died to a wrath flower. Well, I guess he did die to his wrath, bro. He got hit with the Azura's wrath combo.
반드시 적중합니다.
He got wrath throws, I didn't even notice. But luckily, She-Faust will carry. Love you, She-Faust. That's why she's the GOAT. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, final floor. Give me a line pack so I can just speedrun it. There you go. Damn, double tails at 45.
해결.
Damn, a lot of levels this run too. I think I've gone to every level event. I haven't got one of those, like all. I haven't gone to every level event together in a long while.
해냈어. 해결.
After I do floor 10, yeah, I'm not going to do extreme because. Oh, hey, look, Faith. Yes. I don't feel like doing extreme with this specific run in general, so but maybe I will do another. Might do another run where we do like fell bullet, like a proper fell bullet team, like not like the fell bullet ego cheese. Is server everything in the patch notes? What server everything?
직접 손봐주지.
Kills Kira, I think so. How many aberrations can Abno have? We don't know. They're kind of a phenomenon, so like we don't really know. It's kind of like, so I think of aberrations as like, so abnormalities are born from the human heart, right? Like it's from the, how do I describe it? It's the deepest desires or fears or whatever. So think of aberrations as kind of like, you know how there's dragons in every single culture? Like every culture has like a version of dragons. Just think of that like aberration. Like think of that as like abnormalities. So even though everyone has like a general fear of the dark, or like a dark monster, there's always like a skinwalker in like every story or a dragon. But like each version of a dragon is different. That's what like an aberration would be.
목표 확인.
시연합니다.
Fire, I shall fire.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 총신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 총장.
That's a lot of damage. Holy shit.
제게도 찾아왔을 뿐입니다.
The king rises. The king immediately sits back down. Yeah, same idea, different form, pretty much. Who will conquer the gloom?
주인께서는 아직도 소생을 이런 허접한 일이나. 꿰뚫어 퍼지리.
Had the refraction railway never turned left?
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 총신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 총장. 저들을 만족하리라.
보고 싶네.
Oh no, not my thing. No, don't corrode. Not my Yisang. I don't have a bad chance of sending anything.
총원 불격.
Yeah, that was a lot more damage. What even is the King of Vines? I think he's a reference to the king in yellow.
이 작살엔
Probably.
필살의
I'm not sure.
담겨 있지.
Ow. Ow. I think I believe kills him here. Die to my bleed, fool. There are a lot of SCP references in Lobotomy, in Limbus. It's just in general in P-Moon. In the city is a lot of... I mean, we literally have Wayfarer Corp, they're the back streets. And alright. Infinite done, 87% with Yisang. Yep. Searching for a throne that does not exist. How much is the rewards? Minus 700? That's not bad. I could do that. I earn so much. I earn so much bonus starlight. 700 is nothing to me. Minus 700 is nothing. I literally earned 350 in the run just before this, so like it literally is nothing to me. And more importantly, I think I finally finished this. Hooray! Alright. And that is going to be it. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today, guys. Let me know if you're excited about the new ID and E.G.O coming out. Let me know if you're excited about the new MD changes. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a run. We're going to be going back to Mirror Dungeon for now. We're not going to be doing any more Reflectorial until after the patch comes out. So once the patch comes out, we'll probably go back to doing Reflectorial. Now, we're going to be going back to the MD grind. Y'all have a good one. Take care. Love you all. Appreciate you all. And see you all later. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.